The January 6th committee hits the homestretch this week, painting a picture for Americans of a president who tried everything he could to change the course of history.
The overall message that we have been gathering out of all of these witnesses is that the president knew he had lost the election and that he was casting about for ways in which he could retain power.
That included talks of seizing voting machines in several states, telling the vice president not to certify the election results, and inviting white nationalists and militia groups like the Proud Boys and Oath Keepers to lead an assault on the Capitol.
The attempt to overthrow the result of a presidential election through a political coup and the mobilization of an armed violent mob, it makes the Watergate break-in look like the work of Cub Scouts.
This week, the public will hear taped testimony from former White House counsel Pat Cipollone, who, according to a previous witness, gave a serious warning to those in the Oval Office trying to overturn the election results.
We're going to get charged with every crime imaginable.
The committee is laying out the case for possible criminal charges against Donald Trump, including conspiracy to defraud the United States and obstruction of an official proceeding, blocking Congress's counting of the electoral votes.
No man is above the law, so if that's where the facts lead, that's what has to happen.
Committee members promised bombshell testimony this week.
The rest of the country knew that there was an insurrection. The president obviously had to have known there was an insurrection. So where was he? What was he doing? It's a very important hearing. Pay attention.
Still, recent polls show most Republican voters believe the January 6th riot was a legitimate protest and not an insurrection. And those numbers continue to grow.
I got gasoline down to $1.87 a gallon.
The former president remains on the campaign trail and is still attracting big crowds. But the committee believes history will be on its side. And in a few years, Trump will be shunned by his party, as Richard Nixon once was. Jennifer Johnson, Global News, Washington.